So here's the deal. I know that bold action creates momentum. Every major breakthrough in my life came down to one thing. I acted before I felt ready. I did it with knees knocking and teeth chattering. I walked into rooms that I didn't feel qualified to be in, that I was the only person that looked like me in. And that decision over and over and over again, it changed my life into something barely recognizable. So here are 3 tips to step into bold action. I didn't just say regular action. I didn't say 2023 action. I said bold action. Number 1, acknowledge the fear. Gladiators do it all the time. Then move anyway. Fear is not the problem. Fear is not the barrier. Fear is just feedback. Fear is simply letting you know you're playing bigger than you played before, and this matters. Listen, I didn't feel ready to do chicken soup for the African American soul. Matter of fact, I declined it 5 times. I don't know what that was about. I didn't feel ready to do The Secret. I didn't even know what The Secret was. I grew up in a Baptist church. We had no idea what Secret was, but I did it anyway. I didn't feel ready to do to Oprah. I didn't feel ready to do Larry King. I didn't feel ready to start my own business, but I moved anyway. When you take fear and you strap it to your back and say, if you're not going to go away, then you need to go with me. All you need to do is make sure that your dream is in the driver's seat and fear is in the passenger seat. See, when you reframe, you don't need to be fearless. You just need to be willing. Fear actually feeds your future. It tells you, go get a coach, go get a program, spend more time. Fear is actually in the car with you. It can go with you. Now, step 2, take one bold step. Don't look at the whole mountain. You don't have to take 10,000 miles worth of steps. You can get 10,000 miles forward, but walking one step at a time. Look at the next step. I used to do this example when I was at a conference. They asked, what do you need next? And we couldn't ask the question, we couldn't answer the question without the word next, meaning don't look 20 steps ahead of you. What's right here? You don't build confidence by thinking that you're building confidence. You build confidence by doing. Guess what? When you have action behind you, you're much more confident about the things that you've already done. Even if you didn't do them right, they allow you to have information to course correct. So what's the one step that you can do today? My friend Sean Smith says, your version 1 is better than your version none. Like, let's get that first step out of the way and then take one more step. Don't worry about being perfect. Simply focus on progress. Progress over perfection. Movement beckons movement. Action attracts results. Action feeds your next outcome. Everything you want lives inside of action. Say that with me. Action. I know I can't hear you, but I see you saying it. And step 3, build forward momentum. You kind of get where we're going here. Now listen, I want to be your coach, but I'm going to be your action-based coach. So if you're allergic to action, then I don't know if this is the place for you. But if you love action and you love the results of action, welcome home. Stay right here. Bold action, step number 3, leads to clarity. Clarity leads to confidence. Let me tell you that again, because that's so juicy and delicious. I don't want you to miss it. Bold action leads to clarity, and clarity leads to confidence. And guess what? Confidence leads to momentum. And guess what? Momentum leads to enrollment. The more momentum you have from the confidence that you built, from the clarity that you got, from the action that you were in, more people want to play with you. The more I said yes to bold steps, the more doors open for me. I couldn't believe it. One yes, one very, very scary yes in 1997 to be exact. A very scary yes in 1997 led me to opening doors to touch over 88 million lives. You couldn't have told that Lisa back there she would do that. I probably would have stopped. I would have been too overwhelmed at the possibility. But I didn't say yes to 88 million back then. I said yes to 8, and then to 80, and then to 800, and then 8,000. And I looked up, and 4,600 stages later, and a Broadway show, it all started with one scary, hairy, scary yes. So I know where you are. I know what that feels like. And dare I say, you cannot even imagine what's on the other side of your yes. But you will never see it on this side of the yes. You got to say yes with knees knocking and teeth chattering. Jump into bold action. Go get your clarity. Let that build your confidence and let that lead into your momentum. I want you to write down one thing that you've been sitting on, one dream that's still stuck in your belly and it's waiting for you to give birth to it. That dream is not just for yours to keep. That dream is for the world to benefit from it. But that dream will come through only you. Only you can bring that reality the way you would bring it. And then I want you to, if this feels good at all, I don't mind you being a little nervous, but if this feels good at all to your soul, I invite you to take one bold step toward that dream today. And I don't mean, it doesn't need to be a ginormous step, but one step. Write down the vision. Share it with someone. If this message hits home for you at all, if you're done waiting for perfect timing and the perfect moment, if you're done with supporting everyone else to make their dream their reality and yours is still in your belly, if you're ready for your time to be now, then join me in the Fearless Action Accelerator. This isn't just about hype. I promise you that. It's about tools, confidence, structures, systems, blueprints, and real results. I want you to comment below bold. I want you to comment below, what bold step are you committing to today? I'm going to read them, so I want to see yours. Let's be bold together. Let's make great memories together. If you're serious about moving forward in a powerful way, click the link in the description and let's stop waiting for the perfect time, because there's no better time than now. I cannot wait to see you on the inside.